I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world. I'm wearing my Halloween shirt. And this is roasting the dead. Let's go.
We all know what he most likely died of, 71%, but we all know it was like 90%, but I'm not gonna say what it was, I'm not gonna say what it is, I'm not gonna say it.
AIDS. It's AIDS. That's why they burn down here. Well, that's not the specific reason, but yeah, they're all burning down here, and most of them are dead from AIDS.
When she doesn't have a gag reflex. Gag? None. You certainly are a free man now, my guy. You're a free man now. That's what they said when they found him dead, too. Finn. Looks like you lost to me, buddy. Sorry about that one. Looks like you lost. How do you like your fur coats? Fur long? Even from all the way over here, I can spot a lover of math.
I've ruined the cross for myself. I see the cross and all I think is math. I see the cross and I'm like, 2 plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 times 12 is 144. You know, I just go off. I don't even like math. I don't like math. There will not be a cross for my gravestone. You want to know how I want to be buried? I'll tell you in a second. Just let's go back to some roasting.
When you're a doctor, so instead of saying hello, you say hello.
I know, it's a D. Well, when I made the joke, it looked like an O to me. And then I got home and I put it on my computer and I was like, that's a D. Jeez Louise, polar. Exploded, you see that? Stuff's good.
Helen Lederbacon. Helen Lederbacon. That name rules for some reason. Helen Lederbacon.
Say her name! Helen Lederbacon, say her name!
I can't even lie. Nobody's cooler than a dude named Hepsy Jones. Hepsy Jones. This guy is the man. He died in 1856. What? He's got a son? Sybil Jones? This guy's the man.
Look at my shirt. It's my special Halloween shirt. I know what you're thinking. Hepsy Jones? When did this become complimenting the dead? I know. Hepsy's my boy from back in the 1800s. Remember, I'm a vampire. Sybil was his son. Good dude. Me, Hepsy, and Sybil get along really well. I like to visit them sometimes. That's all. I'm sorry. I'll make fun of him one day. Hepsy rhymes with Pepsi. He doesn't even know what Pepsi is. It wasn't invented in his time.
Back in this guy's day, he was the maker of everything. When this guy died, they were like, oh my goodness, who's going to make the stuff now? Her mom said, can we name her Gladys? Her dad said, no, I wasn't glad that she was alive, so we're naming her Gaddis. This guy's last word was, my hand! And he meant to say hand, because his hand had been cut off. But before he could get it fully out, he passed away. So they put it on his grave because they thought it would be funny. My hand! Ugh. All the jars in the world are buried here. You get it? All the mason jars, they're all buried right here. Right under that dirt right there. That's where all the mason jars in the world are. All the broken ones. All the broken mason jars. Van cot. This is just a bed that you keep in a van. So you buy yourself a nice van with no interior seating. And then you buy a cot and you put that in there. I don't know why this one must have died, or maybe someone died on it and they figured we'll bury it here. What do you mean you want to have a picnic? You mean a picnic? Do you mean a picnic? Godfrey. Loved math. I wish my last name was Brown, just so I could tell everybody I'm a brown boy.
You know, the sad truth of that is I could walk around and tell people I'm a brown boy now, and they'd have to accept it because that's how I identify. I'm a brown boy.
That wasn't even her name. They just found her on the side of the road and they were like, Sarah Finney. She done. She dead. I don't know who's buried here. And I'm not sure that the person who put this pumpkin and flowers knows either. But I could be wrong. Joyce rejoiced every time she saw a math question. She loved math. Which berry are we talking here? Blueberry, strawberry, grape? Yes. Blessed Mother, pray for us, Waterman. The Waterman was the most important man that ever lived, and he took care of all the water of the world. And now this blessed mother, pray for he, as he has been gone for quite a while, and the water is poisoned. They have poisoned the water hole. And it is all because Waterman passed away. I've heard of a bonsai tree, but a bonsai... Oh God, I'm done.
Remember, sometimes the dead roast me. Bonsai tree, more like a bonsagni tree, am I right? See, I got it that time. I couldn't get in the cemetery. My words were just... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Stop being so Solari. You're making me laugh too much. You're so Solari, Mr. Christopher. You're so Solari. This is just 2,000 pounds of blood buried here, but as you can see, before they buried the blood, they poured it all over the grave. That was years and years and years ago, though. That's why it's dried like that. Cleaves! Cleave it to cleavance. You know, they said it was global warming that was the reason why it wouldn't snow so much. It's really because it's dead. Snow has died. Snow died, everybody. Well, you're the one who bought the Ford, not me. I mean, come on. Just because it's a bum Ford doesn't mean, you know, you didn't make that decision, buddy. Servius. See, I like old graves because it's just like the guy threw his name on a rock. If you did that today, they would, like, arrest you and give you a $3,000 fine for, you know, getting yourself your own tombstone.
Now, I don't know how true that is, but I'm sure there's some truth to it. You can't do anything these days. Get yourself a rock, put your name on it, and they're going to be like, you better have paid a specific amount of thousands for that. And you're just like, oh, I found it. I found a rock. I put my name on it. And they're like, you really think that's going to be your gravestone? It's 2025. It's not 1832. I did it myself. It's my art. They're crazy these days. So, and it's just it's freedom. Anyway, the way I want to be buried, let's get to that. The way I want to be buried, I do not stand with cremation. I think cremation is terrible and disgusting. And I think it's really weird when they cut you open and they take all your organs and your blood. Like, where's that going? Is that the ground beef I'm buying at the supermarket? Like, what's that about? You know, where's all that stuff going? So that's weird. I'm not for it. I want to be buried raw. And I was thinking about it recently, and I was like, I need to get my own land somehow. And then once I get my own land, I want to dig my own grave. And then when it comes time, hopefully it's like old age or something. But who knows? I just want to be thrown in there, you know, just kind of put me in there, you know, and then fill the hole. Someone else has to fill the hole. I can't fill the hole at that point. I'm dead. I'll dig the hole. It's an even trade-off, really. And then all you gotta do is put me in there and then bury me, and that's it. It's over. And then you declare that land a graveyard, and then now you're welcome. That's my that's what I'm passing down to my family that I don't have. But you know, hey, it's either way. That's the end of Roasting the Dead, Part 9. 999 make me feel so fine. You see me roasting all of the time. Always remember, a watermelon a day keeps the hydration station a nation, and hydration is a great nation to be a part of. So, Mr. Christopher, you crazy.